Hello?
I need your help.
What's the password?
My nipples are chafing.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Hey.
I'm here, Brad. What's the problem?
John, welcome. Sorry, I don't have a red leather jacket, so this will have to do.
That's fine. Why would you even need... No, what? Doesn't matter. Why am I here?
Because you look like John.
I am John, and that's a picture of me.
Now get out.
What?
I said get out.
But you invited me here.
Get out of here, you devil. You may look like John, but you're nothing like him. You may have his face, but you'll never have his fire.
I am John, you moron! Fine, I'm going. Pain in my ass.
Wait. I've just remembered why I invited you here. I need you to help me play through the game.
What game?
Hello, people of YouTube. I'm Brad Parsons of Polarity Products, joined by Jonathan James.
Hello!
Today, as you should well be able to tell, we are going to play through the first game in the Devil May Cry series, Devil May Cry. I know, right?
I know, who would have guessed?
I always thought that Devil May Cry 2 was the first game, and today I have learnt something. You don't look impressed.
No,
anyway.
there is a window there.
There isn't. That John is a door.
Oh, look at that way.
Anyway, on with what we're doing. Yeah, we're playing through the HD collection on PlayStation 4, which, as far as I can tell, is exactly the same as the HD collection on PlayStation 3. So that's what we're going to do. So go down here, click on it, which will help.
You can always see the evolutions. You know, you got the two good ones that side, and then the other one.
I actually think out of the three, Devil May Cry 2 Dante, it's got like the best design. It's just a shame about the game that he's in. Yeah, you have our options. Is this telly muted? Because I hear no sound coming out of it.
I don't know. Yes.
Do you hear anything? Because I'm sure there's supposed to be sound coming out this telly.
I've got to admit one thing, it did stop with that.
It's not supposed to.
Let's rock, baby.
Give me a moment.
We are having some technical difficulties. We will get back to you in a moment.
Okay, we're back and we've managed to get the sound to work on our telly.
Always a good thing.
For some reason the software just decided to not let the television output sound. Output even.
Output is something completely different.
I looked through the settings to see what was doing it, couldn't find anything. Turned it off and on again and then it worked. Yeah, we'll just have a quick look for this intro because it's cool. Strange and ironic that it will end the same way. I've played this game far too many times in my life.
Yes, you have.
Anyway.
I've played this a total of 3, if I remember correctly. The first one 3, the third one was the one I played the most.
Yeah, I do actually. I've already played through the PS4 HD collection Devil May Cry game and have a save on a different account, but I've set up a new account and I'm doing it on that so that we still get the trophies pop up as we go through it. I'm sure all of this is fine. So go into the game. There's no choice of difficulty at the start. As standard, it will just put you on normal mode. And we will play through the whole game on normal mode. We're not going for a platinum trophy thing on this, so we're not going to do the different difficulties. We're not going to do everything else that you have to do. We'll just play through the story, doing all the missions, and we will also do our darndest to collect all the blue orb fragments and do all the secret missions.
If you tried to make a pun, you could have said, "I'll do our Danteist."
That would have been a crap pun.
I know, but that's the pun I thought you were going to make.
We'll do our darndest.
Danteist to get all the thing.
I'm going to put on some slippers.
I already am wearing some.
No, you're not. Those are socks.
I was already wearing some.
And then, for some reason, thought they were still on your feet.
Yeah, my feet are already still warm. Because there's an ingenious thing called socks.
I know. I mentioned them to you earlier, but you seem to think they were slippers.
Yes, but who often looks at their feet?
Devil May Cry. Sorry, we closed at 9. Again, no password. I can't seem to get anywhere.
I've always wondered, people who call him who don't have the password, what do they think he is? What are they calling for?
Antiques?
Hi, can I use your drum?
I love how there was one thing I remember in the if I remember in the original game on the PS2, Alistair was on the wall already in one of the skeletons' faces because they didn't design other swords.
Oh yeah.
Lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary.
Isn't that it in the background there?
Probably, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at you.
Yeah, rather than make a different sword model, they just stuck Alistair in there.
Which we all agree is the best sword.
Could they put jackpot in quotations? Should actually do the jackpot. It's like he's quoting his own prequel.
That wasn't even a thing yet.
Yes. No, he died when I was very young, you see.
And I'm going to throw this motorbike here.
Time to go to work, guys.
Oh, I don't get.
What?
He just stopped that motorbike in mid-air using his sort of bodily aura.
Even as a child, I had.
Couldn't he have used that to push it back instead of having to shoot it?
No, because that wasn't cool. We all know that back then, shooting stuff was a lot more cooler.
Looks like I'm getting closer.
It seems that way, but I'm not your enemy. My name is Trish. I came here to seek your
You've got
help.
a funny way of showing that you're not my enemy.
You know, you crash a motorbike through my door's business,
You electrify me,
impale me with a sword.
throw a motorbike at me.
Yeah, she's a friend. Don't know about you, but that's how friends greet me.
A handshake, a hug. Couldn't these things have done?
Which still would have electrified you.
Goodness.
Yes. His powers were sealed by Sparta. He's attempting to gain control of the human world once again. He has been preparing to open the gate on Malay Island.
No, that looks like the Canary Islands. I can't tell if he kicked it or chopped it with the sword, because if he chopped it with the sword, surely a door shouldn't do that.
The castle is above this cliff. Come on, let's go.
Unfortunately, I can't jump that high. Not yet.
You never get the ability to jump that high.
Oh, I meant because we're in a cutscene.
I mean, technically, in Devil May Cry 2, you do get the ability to just fly, so that would have been useful. And you can fly in this game with air raid, but you can't adjust altitude. So it's more of a glide, really. A glide which you don't descend on. Come on, Dante. Get to the top, for fuck's sake. Get up there.
You overshot it a bit.
PS2 controls. And our first blob. Or at least a fragment of one. Also, I don't remember where all the blobs are, so Johnny's going to consult a guide.
That is the only reason why I am here.
Okay. Break the evil spell and open the cursed door. Oh, you know, just do whatever.
There's a front door, but still we come through a secret entrance.
Yeah. I can see the blob already.
Well,
Are there any others in this room?
No, the next one is actually with the gate.
I look terrible at this game when you watch this. And that's because I am. If you jump on top of the spike, you get extra orbs. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah, but I mean, like, how are you trying to achieve it? You look like you're trying to...
I didn't tell it to jump that way, I told him to jump straight ahead.
Well, obviously you didn't, because he went that way.
Right, I got to his head.
The horse's head.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I think we might need to fast forward this.
Hello.
I'll put on some coffee.
Okay. Fuck you. Really defined action games.
Yes, it did, didn't it? The one thing I do have to admit about Devil May Cry is back when I played it, it was like really good for its time. Like, I'd never seen a game like it. Then again, back when I...
Oh, so you can just do that, okay. But there's my orbs. My red orbs, we shall call them orbs for short.
You shall, I'll call them red orbs.
I call these blobs, so I see no reason not to call them orbs.
Or what we call the yellow ones.
Yorbs? That's just obvious. You seem surprised. What did you expect?
Kind of expected another pun.
What do they call the yellow ones? Chinese. Chinese orbs or chorbs for sure. Oh, you crazy chorbs. And your Buddhist resurrections. Oh god. Not even one episode and we've already become racist. That doesn't take very long. Also you can taunt. Yeah.
Yes, taunt the air, why don't you? Come at me, blorbs.
Taunting is completely useless most of the time, but you can use it to extend combos in battle. So if you're fighting and then there's no immediate enemies nearby, you know, get a bit closer but taunt before the star meter exits, or you can just shoot the fuckers. Which is why I never end up taunting.
But you got to do it at least once in this game, just to show the people you can.
Yeah. And also, it took me a while, but I showed you I can eventually jump on a horse.
No, you jumped on the horse easy enough. It's the jumping on the spear that was the hard part.
Well, jumping on the horse did provide some challenge. Blue orb here.
Yep. That was the next one.
Some of them I just remember because of how often I've played this. Others, John will need help if he's there another.
Later in the game there'll be, well, later in the mission, I should say. There should be a face mechanism. A room with face mechanisms and
yeah, the one which you stick the trident in later. That's here actually. Got the blob. I've got a whole blob, extra health, and a trophy, which you get for getting a whole blob. Okay.
Yeah, that was that. It was the next one is much later when you yeah.
Okay, so I can actually play for a bit until we get there. Woo.
It's all fun and games, really, isn't it?
Yep. It's all fun and games until you introduce the toys, and then it becomes a battle of life and death.
Well, marionettes, like, I don't know, I used to back when, yeah. The marionettes just were like, they were cool ideas for enemies, but they really annoyed me when they did that.
What, the blocking?
Yeah.
Just let me kill you, goddammit.
Well, no, they're the first enemies in the game, you know. So you'd think that, you know, later on they'd learn how to block, but it's not. Back when I'm a kid, I was like,
down the hole. Wow.
He doesn't want to go down the hole.
You know, this almost never happens. It's when normally I can get it in the hole fine. Have to be when I'm recording.
Just not saying anything.
Right, anyway, we got the rusty key, so back to the main hall.
Right. Yeah, as you can see, I don't need to tell you about that one.
Yep.
But that is everyone in mission 1.
Okay, and there's no secret missions yet.
No.
So the first secret mission is the one under the water with the cynicism.
That was the most common one I did. That's the only one I actually knew where to find, like, every game.
No, I've been playing through the Devil May Cry games recently, and I'm on Devil May Cry 2. I'd play them separately and play them for recording. So,
Well, you need to make sure you remember how to play. That's the main thing.
I've been playing through them on my normal PlayStation account for, like, you know, game completion and trophies and whatnot. And I'm on Devil May Cry 2, so now I'm used to not having to aim with R1. You know, just press square and he'll shoot. And yeah, that's really fucking up this playthrough. Because there are times when I mean to shoot and I've just not aimed. So I've got to get used to that again. Like so.
Careful, you're being stabbed there.
It's okay. I can walk. If you like die enough times, the game will offer you the option of going on to easy automatic mode.
But you're not going to die, are you, Brad?
I can't guarantee I won't die. I can guarantee I'm not going to go on easy automatic mode. I mean, sometimes in terms of game playthroughs, going on easy mode is not necessarily a bad idea, because you can get through the game quicker and allow viewers to see the game better rather than watch someone fail repeatedly at bits. But in this game, no. When you go on easy automatic mode, it misses parts of the game out.
And again, you do have other games where, like, they give you an option to go on easy mode if you fail enough times, and it's actually a trick. There's certain games that I've played where, like, Prototype 2 was one of them. You went on easy mode, you actually enabled hard mode.
Okay.
Because...
How does that work?
Well, because in easy mode, there's people easier, but you don't get as much XP for doing it, so you can't level up quick enough. Whereas you're going hard, you get more XP.
Yeah.
To get all
but then the fights are harder.
Fights are slightly harder, but you can get more stuff because later on in the game, if you're playing on easy mode, you just it's awful. It is completely awful.
I suppose it just sort of depends on how you define easy mode.
Well, there are certain boss. I tried it on easy mode before, and I got to. I think it was where I got the hunting pack. I couldn't fight the hunting pack because I was so weak. Because every time you level up, you can get yourself biomass, more health, all this stuff. You develop your skills, and it was just really difficult because I didn't have anything to really beat them. I didn't have they were just throwing me about the place like I was some sort of Fruit Loop.
Yeah, we're not going to go on easy automatically this game. We're going to play for the whole thing on normal. If I remember the points where bits get cut out, I'll try and point them out. But anyway, that's mission 1. We'll see you in the next video for mission 2.